Hi everyone, welcome to our Words of Encouragement this week. Today we revisit an historical event, and we find a challenge in just 2 words. Stay online to accompany the Chappies. They always love your company.
Hi again, I'm Chappie Chris.
And I'm Chappie Peter.
2 of our presentations have been based around Elvis Presley and Slim Dusty.
Elvis made a global impact with an estimated 10 to 50 million active fans today and over 500 million records sold, Chappie.
Slim, while more locally known, remains widely admired in Australia with over 7 million records sold and around 75,000 followers on his official social media page.
Both artists have lasting legacies, Elvis on a global scale and Slim within Australian communities.
How does this passionate following compare with that of Christianity, Peter? Did you get the numbers?
Yes, as of 2025, there are about 2.6 billion professing Christians worldwide.
Oh, that beats all, Peter.
It certainly does. We've talked about 2 words, Christine, fans and followers.
Is there any distinction between fans and followers?
Traditionally, yes, although these days, taking Facebook for example, the term follow takes on more of a fan mindset, as we will see in the finer definition of the 2 words.
Come with us now for a visit to Gilgandra in New South Wales.
Is famous for an historical event that is an example of true following which affected many lives and families.
It was the Cooee March, a World War I recruitment campaign that began in the town in October 1915.
Cooee is a traditional Australian shout used to attract attention and find missing people or indicate one's location, especially in the bush or outback.
The Cooee movement was led by Bill Hitchin, a local plumber and captain of the local rifle club, who was concerned about the decline in volunteers signing up for overseas service during World War I.
25 volunteers set out from Gilgandra on foot, calling Cooee as they passed through towns on the recruitment march to Sydney.
At each stop, their numbers grew until, by the time they reached their destination, the group had grown to over 260 men.
Yes, the success of the Cooee March inspired several other recruitment drives known as the Snowball Marches throughout Australia. These Cooee Marches help us delineate between fans and followers, Christine.
A fan admires or supports from a distance, enjoying the benefits without deep commitment.
Yes, and a follower actively commits, aligning his or her life with the cause or person being followed, and is willing to make sacrifices or take action based on that allegiance.
Jesus had lots of fans when all was going well, didn't he, Peter?
Yes, imagine them at the feeding of the 5,000 or the wedding where Jesus changed water into wine and thinking, well, let's all hang around this bloke.
Folks wanted in for what they could get materially, and he had their admiration while everything was going well.
In finding out what they could receive spiritually, many were blind to the reality of knowing Jesus, the bread of life, and the benefits of a relationship with him.
Their response should have been, what can we do and what can we give, Peter?
The Bible records their attitude, however, and I quote, many of his followers left and stopped following him.
Jesus asked his 12 disciples, do you want to leave too?
And Simon Peter's reply was, Lord, where would we go? You have the words that give eternal life.
The words of a follower indeed.
Jesus' message to all potential followers is found in Matthew's Gospel, Christine.
If any of you wants to be my follower, you must give up your own way, take up your cross and follow me. If you try to hang on to your life, you will lose it. But if you give up your life for my sake, you will save it.
Sounds very deep, doesn't it?
It does.
Taking up one's cross implies a daily willingness to say no to personal desires, ambitions and comforts, aligning oneself totally with Christ's mission and values.
Challenge is there for all of us, Peter.
That's right, and now prayer. Hello God, in response to your love and sacrifice, I reaffirm my surrender to you as a follower. Please help me to commit to following your leadership at all times.
Well, that's about all. Stay online for a moment or two of reflection, followed by on a lighter note.
Yes, and goodbye. Thanks for joining us.
Goodbye.
Take a moment to reflect on these questions. Do I follow Jesus only when it's convenient, or even when it's costly? Is my faith something I live out daily, or something I admire from a distance? In what ways am I actively obeying Jesus' commands, even when it's hard? Do I truly know Jesus, or do I just know about him? If Jesus looked at my life, would he recognize me as one of his followers or just a fan in the crowd?
Dashcam, cheap dashcam 2. Hence poor quality footage. Road to Mount Isa this week. 600-kilometer round-trip shopping and vet. What is this? A wedge-tailed eagle cutting it too close with its takeoff. How about this one? How many kangaroos crossed the road in front of the car?
Sydney Bridges. There you go.
Actually 3. The dashcam has a wide-angle lens. The near misses in these video clips are closer than they seem. LOL. The Chappies can't remember if they have posted this one before. Found in a cafe in New South Wales. And yes, it's hard to be nostalgic when you can't remember a thing. Some motorists need glasses. Where to park a caravan? All caravan parking is taken, apparently.
Thanks for joining the Chappies. It's a challenge being a follower, but such an adventure too. God bless you this week. We'll talk again soon.